Well, I like the weather. Welcome back. I hope it's a little less laggy this time around. Let's take a torch from here. How's this? Yeah, it's a good side. Oh, don't. Sorry. And here's a demonstration on that. We see I took the torch from that side and it was at whatever, 40 something percent. And if I take the torch from this side, it is much less. So I'll want to take my next torch, of course, from that side here. Or maybe not. My first one was nice. But yeah, it's weird. It's locational and all sorts of weird stuff. Okay, now there's a limb. It hasn't shown up yet, but it's going to. Any second now. Wait a second.
That guy who drank his own pee.
Don't look at it.
So crazy right now.
Oh, sticks. Okay, well, regardless. Oh, there it is. Now, how close do I have to be to this cave to catch that windproof bonus? This is it, isn't it? Right about. Yeah, if you get to a certain point with these caves, either your wind protection comes on and you can put a cave fire, say, where are you? Right? Yeah, right in there. And it won't go out. But I don't have that option, actually. So we are going to... somewhere in there. Do I have for any books? Field dressing your kill, stay on target. We're going to go with a stick. I should have gotten a drink before I started doing this. Okay, well, we'll definitely throw that piece of reclaimed wood on for a little bit more time. You get 3 degrees with that. Oh, poor fella is thirsty. And he's got plenty of water, so no need for that. Oh, my cat is bugging to get in. Now, what do I do first? I think I'm gonna make a meal first. How are we doing? This is almost a good spot. Oh, it's just because it's bleeding cold out. And my torch went out. That actually affects the ambient temperature too. And it's so early in the morning. Here, let's throw on another stick. Alright. There we go. Let's get that.
Where can I find something to eat?
Well, I don't mean to sound weird, but you just got something to eat right there. Okay, you are the one I don't want right away. Because while these cook, while those cook, I can get a gut, possibly. What are you doing? All right. I just dropped that out of pure reflex. All right, we don't have a grass fire going on either. Let's see how much time these guys have here. 18 minutes. You know, we're just gonna wait that out and eat it. Because I also need the ambient daytime recovery going on too. I can't be just relying on the rest because I don't really rest much. What do you get? Yeah, 14 minutes. Okay, let's get a can of something on there. Drop you on there. What can we cook? Hey, look at that. I'm actually somewhat prepared. Oh yeah, and I also have that tea. Okay, so... and then we'll eat that. I'll take that. I'm going to throw... no, we're just going to do this instead. I'll put some water on. And you're probably thinking, what are you doing? Get out of there. You're going to be exhausted. I'm not leaving right now. Grab another gut. Oh, I am so happy to see fog. And usually I'm not. Alright. By hand, we got 40 minutes. Okay. Is my fire going out? That would be silly of me. Throw a piece of coal on there. Why not? Keep her nice and warm. Hide on there. Yeah, 40 minutes. Let's rock. Pretty desperate times, actually, to do that. 35 minutes and 41 minutes. Okay, well. Couple of sticks, maybe? Sure. Hey, there's a stick. Ooh, crow feathers. I might need those eventually. And I say I might need them. Oh, I'm out of range on that one. Or am I? Yes, I am. Okay. What are we at here? 30 minutes and 59. Okay. Well, let's gather up some stuff. Like cattails. And sticks. I'm a little less laggy. Still notice it catching a bit, but time will tell. Depends kind of where I'm at, too. Like I find in caves is where it was the worst. And there was a fix, but it didn't work. Well, it did, sort of, but it didn't. Like, Hinterland had a fix, but then it would be like... so it's a lot smoother, but harvesting this cattail, I'd still be harvesting it right now. Like, it would just... that wheel would just slow down to about a third of its speed. I was like, ooh, that was my favorite part of the game anyway, you know, with the spinning wheel. But they're going to have to fix it because that one runs... the harvesting wheel on the cattails there, that runs, look at that. It's running clockwise. Which is, they wanted to get rid of that. That's my only thing I ever found was really weird about the... I was like, oh, why the changing of the direction of the wheel? I mean, I'm fine with it, but I just found that that's a weird thing to be like, ah, that's got to go. 8 minutes, okay, and we got 39. So we throw a piece of coal on there. Because I have other plans. Couple of liters, you betcha. All right. Good, good. I might be able to pull this off the way I kind of want to. How are you? 24 minutes until boiled, 18 minutes until not fire anymore. Throw a stick on there. Okay. How long will that last, I wonder? Well, obviously half an hour, but I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of with the can. "12 minutes to cook, 13 minutes until ready." I won't boil off to nothing. All right. Do I want to? No, I'm done with that fire. Because I need my fuel for the cold part of the night. Because I am planning on staying here overnight and getting back some condition, because sometimes it's just a good idea to take it easy. Got lots of water, fair bit of food. I don't mind starving him a bit, but while it's still warm in here, see, with my warmth bonus and everything and my sleep bonus, I'm gonna risk 4 hours of sleep. Come on, no hypothermia risk. That's just something you don't want to see. There we go. A little bit better off. Is that? It looks really bright out. I don't know why I'm walking so... Oh yeah, it's that cave thing. Okay. Well, it looks nice. And if you can manipulate a deer into getting shot by an arrow beside a big limb like that, that's always handy. Oh, yep. Still sort of glitching out a little bit. Okay, so yeah. Still warm in here. 2 degrees. I do have a can opener. That's good. Five pieces of cloth. That's, man, that's pretty good. What do I have for medicine? Okay, I do have a disinfectant. I need to get the old man's beard. I do have a stim. No painkillers. Who's this girl? Is it a girl? I don't know. Nope, it's a guy. How's this guy feeling here? Needs sleep. Now would be a good time to get it. Well, he doesn't need a fire. It's a risk because he is going to start to get cold. But as soon as he's rested up, fully rested, let's get out of here. Any chance for a piece of coal over here at all?
I could eat anything.
How about tripe? Would you eat tripe? The answer is no. He will not eat tripe. Okay, yep, bugging it. Whew, I am in the right zone for that action, I tell you. My first goal is to get back to like my real goal is to get back to that tower so that I can sleep indoors in a bed for, confidently for a few hours. How many of those mushrooms do I have? Is that an even number? Yes, okay. Okay, slow and steady. We just walk on back. I'm going to stop in at the cave, of course, where the other deer is. Drop off my stuff. Harvest that deer. Hopefully. Leave the guts and the hides there in that cave. And go to the Forlorn Muskeg. Make as much as I can in the way of arrowheads and such, because I won't be back for a long time. And then from there, kind of either want to go to Timberwolf Mountain. Milton's right there, but it's a sticky spot without a bedroll, right? Like, you gotta... Do I want to use my... I'm sorry, buddy, I'm blabbing on. Do I want to use my stim? Because the distance you've got to walk... Okay, the guy in Forlorn Muskeg did not get a feather. Okay. With confidence. With confidence. Let's go. Don't worry, we got you a break coming up right here. Here we go. Ready? There we are. Ledge. Just relax. You got nothing but you got time on your side, bud. What do we have here? He does have enough wood to get him through a pinch if he has to, but I do kind of want to start to save up wood because when I get back to Forlorn Muskeg, I'm gonna need it. I know I've left some stuff up top too, but how are we doing with that old sprint meter there? There, we're getting there. All right. Not with the same level of confidence, I gotta say. Yeah, that wipes them out pretty much half, doesn't it? It's and if you started halfway, you'll never make it up here for halfway for stamina. Because you'll go so slow, you'll burn out more than half. So that's quite the rope climb. Should almost grab that rope and then throw it into the ravine and never use it again. Okay, starting to get a little chilly. I'd like to get this deer here, but... Okay, let's get you out of here.
Too cold to think.
I should be actually keeping my eye out for coal. Never mind. Coal and sticks. I don't know why I'm walking over sticks and such. Because I will need a warm-up fire. And I think it's a little too windy. Also,
Something to eat.
hey, look, there's something to eat right there. It's called a carcass. Not exactly the most appetizing name for a thing, but for you, it's going to have to do, buddy. So I got all my stuff dropped over there. First, let's run in here real quick. It's not going to be warm. And I have no bedroll to change that. Should be taking my time. Okay, what are we at here, though? Feels like -2. Alright, now I'm not... See, now it feels like 1. At least I'm not dying as I paw through my inventory here. I am dry. I should have definitely grabbed a drink before I started. Okay, so we got torches. I'm going to have to make a fire by that deer if I want it. But I can't see the benefit of having stuff curing here. I get my stuff forged, swing back through, pick it up. I've got cured maple, cured birch, cured gut. I can go to Coastal Highway and how am I gonna... Car sleeping is so sketchy and I don't want to... No, yeah, we'll go to Coastal Highway, but I don't think I'll stop at that outdoor crafting spot. And what I'll do is I'll go inside. Okay. I'll go inside the tower, sleep, use that place as a kind of a one-day base of operations, jet over to the mine, use the table in there to get a bow, and then head up to Timberwolf. I mean, really, I could just go to Timberwolf and make a bow. Just I need a knife to make a bow, or a hatchet, one of the two. And I need arrows to shoot things in the face. Well, okay. I shoot at the face. Usually I get them somewhere in the foot, but the face is where I'm actually aiming. I know you can't tell, but I might be thirsty, but that doesn't mean this guy has to be. Here, you have a drink, bud. You know what? Actually, the magic of editing. I'll be right back here. Okay. Magically hydrated. And I have decided that I do want to light a fire. Might as well get rid of that tinder. You know, I should do this properly because it says 85%. Okay, back. Let's light this fire. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Yeah. Alright. It sure did. Throw a couple more sticks on there for warmth. It gives them 2 hours. We'll get this first while it's frozen, because of course it's, if you thaw the deer out, it's much slower with the hacksaw. Hacksaw is tops on frozen meat. Ah, feathers. They give a lot away, but there's a lot of feathers out there, so lots of feathers. That says branch. That doesn't say crow feather. That says crow feather. There we are. So, all right. Now, how much time do I have on that? I don't know why I'm crouching. Probably so I don't walk into the fire. 37 minutes and hopefully 49. Perfect. 37 minutes. All right. We can grab us a gut with 30 of those 37 minutes. Oh, yeah. Don't really need to worry in the ravine about, of course, getting attacked. And, oh, never mind. That's nice. And we've got, how much time on this guy? 12 minutes. And then 30 minutes until burned. Wait a second. Let's not get carried away here. What do we have for fire time? 1 hour. Okay. Now, you know what? Let's wait that out. We might as well cook up some more water while we wait that out, and then we don't need to be silly here. Ah, deer meat. And like a just starving person would, pretty much just shove food directly into my face with no intention of resting. But it's meat, and I don't travel well with meat. I get killed. What do we got here? 36 minutes. All right. Let's throw in some more sticks. And should be able to see 1 hour, but it's thawed, so I can grab it with my hands. For 40 minutes, we're good. That is 2 harvested deers. Thank you, Ravine. We are set. Still pretty poor, but I'm set. I would like to get the Overlook deer, but it's costly. It's pretty hard to actually get that to work. How are you guys doing? 43-ish, 32, good. Most of the way there. Well, not most of the way. Third of the way there. Now, it did take a little bit of damage. Where am I going to find leather and not want to put it on my hands or feet? Huh. Okay. Sun's coming up. He's tired. The weather seems to be changing and calming down, so I'm thinking about maybe grabbing a nap in the truck. Yeah. Just for a couple hours. Oof. Yeah, that's the one I want. Not quite, eh? Ah, oh well. That was a fluke. I got a good one. Okay, so it's off to the forge. Or the direction of. Not doing too bad with my condition. There's what I need to complete the set. I'm not really worried. I've got actual disinfectant. I don't want to run too much because I do have a secondary mission in mind, of course. I plan on... Man, I wish I had a bedroll. The things would be so much more simple. But I plan on checking out these rail cars because any spot where I can find some loot, an extra hat, there's lantern fuel I think shows up there. Probably a rope because I brought my own rope. So there will be a rope and some other things. But you know, you never know. Like what if I find some running shoes? You know, that's not going to make my day, but it is going to give me the potential of harvesting, you know, a set of shoes for some leather. You got to kind of take what you can get as far as items go. Okay, so my torch is being wiped out here. But remarkably, it's not freezing. Nope. Don't put that out. Okay, now throw it on purpose. You know, if you had a bedroll, we could lay down for a bit, but you didn't even bring an actual coat or gloves. So, do I leave these? Nah. Should have stayed down below for the night. And actually, I could still technically make it back down there, but we're up here, and that's one heck of a rope climb. I should have stayed down below for one more night, but I had no idea it was actually going to stay this warm all night, so I was kind of worried I was going to run out of fuel. And, geez, well, you know, then you're... Because you can only... The sticks are limited in this area, but even more so, of course, down in the basin, so... Probably a 100-foot rope climb. That would sap somebody's energy. Come on, gloves. Yeah. I will take the scrap metal though. I do need that. Aha! There's my jerry can. My heavy jerry can. Gloves. Oh well. If that gets repetitious with me yelling gloves at things, or just mildly saying gloves at things, then I apologize, because actually I'm going to keep doing it until I find gloves. And then the next 3 containers I open will have gloves. condition. I think that... no, you're not a piece of coal. I will stop for a piece of coal, though. How are you doing? All right. Off with you, Mr. Torch. Off with you. 37%. Okay. I am trying to stretch these matches out a bit because... you know what? If I do go to Milton, I will get a lot of cloth and the clothing bits laying around. There's a lot of cars to check. I should go down there, but I'm going to lose too much condition. So if I wanted to go down there, basically what I should do then is start a fire. And I'm going to start a fire like right up here, so. Oh yes, I bet. Now you're going to be walking like you are molasses in January. Alright, any pieces of coal on the way out of here? Sticks, things like that? I do need to have a nap though, so. But I've got my jerry can. That is really good. Because of course I've got no way to create fuel. And with all the buildings, of course, off limits, it's harder to find it. So, it is a nice find. No, I don't. Right, I don't have any stink on me, but I am a human walking. And wolves are pretty sharp animals. Got some good hearing. I mean, my dogs can see me from fairly far out, so.
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up.
Well, how about we lay down right here? I didn't grab nearly as many sticks as I'd hoped. Alright, I have to remember to get out to the driver's side door. I'll still be safe, but, alright.
All I can think about is food.
Oh, well then, think about this food. Oh, you're not that hungry. Stop being a baby. You got a lot of water on you. What are you thinking about water? Alright. Okay. Don't need to hear me blowing my nose. How are we for warmth here? 3 degrees. A little bit of frostbite risk that I didn't even see. Okay, well, okay, regardless, we're going to need some sleep. As long as that fire keeps going. Looks like it. Hey, 4 days and 15 hours. It's not really a record for me, but I'm doing pretty good. Doing well. Well, for me, in this particular setting. Coal or cedar? Let's go with coal. And then I'm going to sleep for 2 hours. And I'm not going to make water. It just gives me an excuse to forget my pot if I do. Alright. Sleep for 2 hours. Healed frostbite risk. That's great. It's beautiful out. Bet you it's colder than all get out too. I mean, he won't notice here, but
Anything right now.
37 minutes. Let's see if there's any crappier torches. Yeah, this guy'll do. There we go. That'll buy me an hour of sleep. And of course, I'm not doing that for the condition, just so I can possibly not be so slow when I'm walking here. But of course, after this hour, I'm getting a move on. See, there goes the fire. But ta-da, we wake up. Everybody's happy, healthy, warm. Still embers, so nope. How cold is it? There it goes. All right, let's stop.
I've been so hungry in my life.
Stop dilly-dallying. What do we got down there? Nope, no saplings. Okay, that's fine. Just means I'm going to be less suicidal. How are we doing over here? Nobody's here. Okay. Now I know there's a moose on my left. And I have a flare gun. And I could go down there and get into it with a moose on day 4 with my flare gun. And it'd probably be the fastest moose I've ever killed. But then I'd have to deal with said moose. Like afterwards, like harvesting a moose, even if you quarter it, it is no easy bit after that. It's not like, yeah, I got a moose, I'm on easy street. It takes a long time to get that completely together. Man, what a nice day. I could see those wolves coming for miles. Now, a lot of people don't like to walk straight down Main Street like this, and I get it. Have we talked? No. Respect. So, yeah, I know a lot of people don't like to walk down Main Street because the wolves are here. And they sure are. But so far, nobody's showing up to give me a talking to. Oh, and yes, you can light a fire on this floor. But you gotta watch it because sometimes the wind can get in just right and blow out the fire. I just didn't see that coming at all when it happened to me. So the way I'm gonna take though, because the area there at my 11 o'clock there, right there, that's a wolf spot. And one of those weird wolf spots where it's almost like you step on a Indiana Jones style trap and trigger the rolling ball of doom or whatever. Because I've done that before in certain places where I'm sure it's like once you step foot,
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
blizzard is coming in said place, right? The ravine's a good spot for it, but I managed to get in and out of there without a blizzard, knock on wood. Well, I'm out of there. So that happened. So yeah, that's good. But the ravine in Broken Railroad, which is a place I'd like to visit on Outerloper and see what extra things I can get there. That ravine on Broken Railroad, it is definitely, there's some sort of switch plate or something in that place. You hit the ground, and I have never gotten out of there without either a blizzard almost killing me or at least trapping me there for a good long while. Oh, I don't know. But going around this corner, okay, you can't get up here. I thought you could. I thought you could make it up to this thing. I'm probably just doing it wrong. Oh. I started to sprint there, and just in time to get stuck.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Well, you know, I do have a plan for that. Alright, I did not mean to do this to myself.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, I'm a wimp. Now you're outside getting cold. Because I wimped out. Yes, I wouldn't take you around this corner here. And then you ended up getting all weirdly ledged up there. And all because I didn't want you to get a sprained ankle. Usually I'm not really impressed by these things. On this stage, it's absolute, just fantastic thing to have. Oh, you guys are the derailment crows. Yeah.
Never felt so cold in my life.
So I think the best way to go about this is to get up on that snowpack over there by kind of skirting around this way, I think. This is generally the way you want to go. I mean, I'm seeing a spraying in this guy's like almost immediate future. Right. Never experienced it. Like the closest I ever got to a wolf experience was basically down there, like down by that rock there. Not on the ramp itself. And he's,
You gotta be more careful.
you know, oddly enough, I didn't see the sprained wrist at that point in the deal. He sprained his wrist, though. He didn't get the old double sprain. Maybe it's because he had the gun out. And they're like, you fell on your gun hand, silly. So, not to be a gigantic time waster, but I am totally going to go up here, eat, drink, be merry, have a little, maybe a little nap, and I'll paw through inventory, and tomorrow I'm going to go to Forlorn Muskeg. So basically what I'm going to do is let you guys off the hook for that riveting bit of action there. Because, I mean, you know, hey, I mean, logistics, it's exciting, but it's not that exciting. There's so much of this map, though, that I could see and explore. But I don't have a bedroll, so it makes it difficult. I love that line. Getting weaker. It's like, yeah, no. You were weak when you started. Because you are a human. You don't believe me? Ask a rabbit in a blizzard who's doing okay. Who's weak. Because he's hopping around looking for food, ignoring you, and you're dying. All right. I will see you in a little bit. When we're going to head to Forlorn Muskeg. Okay. I did some sleep juggling, some various things, waiting until about this time in the day when it is this warm outside in the wind. So my plan is to push on to the forge. I spent, of course, the day and night and day getting my rest up, you know. Oh. Okay. Oh, nope. Can't run. Just got to take advantage. What? I'm warming up in the wind cover? Oh, man. This is great. Grab a little bit of this on the way through. Just a bit. Hey guys. Oh, there's a wolf there, you guys. You're gonna wanna... never mind. I'm gonna actually run at you so that you guys get between me and him. No, don't do that. There we go. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, there was a blizzard this morning. And what this wind does is it sort of inhibits my ability to stop the wolves with a fire. Oh, I guess that blast of wind was just... a blast of wind was just the fog coming in. Okay. Well, you know what? While I'm warm, And while it's warming up, we're going to keep traveling. But we're going to fill that up and drop that. We're going to take this with us. I only have 2 pieces of scrap, and that'll make 2 pieces of scrap. So I'll keep that on me. I'm not going to stop right now and make, but it's going to be a weird. I'm going to have to go this way and grab sticks on my way. I can't believe it's warm. I hope you don't get eaten, because I'm hoping to eat you later. So I hope you do get eaten, but not by a wolf. Now I hope that the rail cars really come through for me. I'm really hoping for an extra piece of clothing that isn't a sweatshirt. Like a windbreaker would be nice, or a light shell. That way I can get rid of the vest, upgrade, that sort of thing. What are we doing for stamina? Do a little light jogging here and there, I think. I got the food I need to get through, and of course I'll grab cattails on the way. And there will be a piece of food or 2 at the poacher's. The reason why I'm sprinting right here is because if he's going to show up, he's going to show up over here, and I don't want to move into block. I'd rather have him kind of swing around the other side. Oh, look. It's not a stick yet, but it will be. Need some of these. So I need to grab the coal that's going to be at poachers. Wood. Earthquakes have decimated parts of Great Bear's infrastructure, making travel across the island. Yeah. I can't imagine travel across this island would have been great when the roads and railroads were up and running, honestly. Oh, there we got a wolf to my left. So I will slightly veer to the right. What are you doing over there? Get back into your own spots. Oh. There's an hour of free firewood. All I had to do was pick it up, so that's not too bad. Now, if Loon's Loon is right at my 12 o'clock, that cave over there, he tends to find, he's found a hacksaw there on Interloper before. And that makes me wonder if there's any, if you find the hacksaw, say at the blind or at the, at Spence's, or those burnt out cabins. I didn't know it showed up there, but I got one of the viewers, Rob, there on my all forlorn 2 weeks in forlorn when you start off as a baby interloper. Hoping I'll get, you know what I have, a flare gun. I'm worried about a bear. A bear should be worried about me. But yeah, he pointed out that there's a saw drop there too. So apparently every interloper run, this region always comes with a saw. It's somewhere in here. Somewhere hidden in the dangerous, boggy death maze are a hacksaw and a bunch of
Might have to drop some gear.
cattails. So much so. Wait, you're not getting tired, are you? No, you're just carrying so many cattails. Wow, life's good. Life is good. Okay, I'm going to try not to, just try to stay on the right side of the ice for this tour across in the fog. In the fog? Really? I got to go in the fog? I don't want to wait until the fog lifts, though, because that could be 3 in the morning. And this little bit of edge he has with his fatigue. Oh, yes! Never been so happy to see just a random piece of cloth before. Oh, look at this metal. Coal. We got an empty metal container. Oh, whoa, there's charcoal in there. I'm going to take that charcoal. Not because I'm ever going to use it. Dusty dog food. Can you crouch under this one? You can. Nice. Okay. Ah, hoodie.
I could use this.
Well, you could. Except it's the most obnoxious piece of clothing in the game. Like, even it takes an hour and 45 minutes or an hour and a half or something to break down to get one piece of cloth out of it. It's just they're obnoxious. And I have 3 of them. Here, put a slightly less worn hoodie on? No, don't do that actually. Keep the one that's dry on. Okay, so we've got no frostbite risk or anything. He's hungry. How much does he weigh? 34 kilos. Okay, it's because we have a lot of sticks and books and coal. That's part of it. How much water do I have? Fair bit. Got 1 kilogram of cat, well, 1.5 kilograms of cattails. A lot of tools. That's not going to help. A lot of tools. Sewing kids' books. It's all these tools too. That doesn't help. Oh yeah, you're not. I just took you out of surprise, not because I was like, ooh, charcoal. So we got some metal. Yeah, I want to keep all. I'm keeping it all. Don't mess with me, Mr. Bear. I'll probably miss, but altogether it won't be a pleasant experience. If you're not really familiar with the route you're taking in Forlorn Muskeg, don't do this. Because you'll die. I'm not actually that sure I'm going to make it myself actually going into this thick of a fog. But I've got my orange gun, and that is that's a pass that gets you almost anywhere in this game. Can I? Sometimes you can use the background, like the mountains and stuff, to kind of guide you. How bad is it? Well, he's not freezing. No, this is not where I want to go. Not that direction with that goofy looking tree. This is the direction I want to go. Yeah, I think. Sure. Yeah. Crap. Yeah, I don't really know where I am now, suddenly. Well, okay. This tree gives me over these rocks. Right. Well, at least it all looks the same. I wouldn't be surprised if I keep walking and I run into the railroad tracks. Like, honestly, I have no idea where I am right now. So, like I said, unless you're really familiar with the route you're taking, well, which wolf are you? Do you have directions? A possible map? Is that a bear? No, that's the log. I think I know where that tree takes me, so I think I want to go this direction. I think. Yeah, that's too far. Okay, here we go. Okay, you run. I'll reload. Yeah, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Yeah, I think I sort of know where I am at this point. Thing is, I'm not getting cold. And I'm doing a test your knowledge run. This is dumb. Why would I do this to myself? Okay. Okay, so this is this. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Oh, okay. Now I know exactly where I am. Life's good. Yeah, so don't do that. Even if you do know Forlorn Muskeg, it's not really worth killing yourself over. Okay, so I think I made it. Oh, and up there in those trees, if you're playing on stalker and stuff, that's a rifle spawn right here. Oh, yep, see where there's this dead deer? There is a chance for a rifle spawn up, like leaning up against the rock or whatever. No feathers? No feathers. So yeah, that body over by that overlook, I don't know when I'm going to get over to see him and give him a feather. He's lacking one. I think it's because I just had fallen through the ice and I was like, oh, hey, which I want to bring up. Pest made a good point. I didn't get hypothermia because I only fell so far through the ice. I think that's how that worked. Only the bottom half of me was wet. It's not like in... if you go through the ice in... whatchamacallit there? Coastal Highway. It's deep. Good, I reloaded. So, so yeah, you get soaked. All of you. Whereas that little spot there in Forlorn, where I fell through, that tended to be, that was kind of right where it, right on the edge. So, I went waist deep and then crawled out of the ice all mad. But yeah, all in all, I'm pretty amazed that this guy's still alive. Yeah. Because this, trust me, this is not some of my best work. I don't fall through the ice very often. Look at this guy's sprint bar. He's a machine. Alright. Every stick just slows him down that little bit more. All right. Here we are. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. He's warming up. Okay, so I'm going to get a little bit of sleep while I still can. Make sure my clothing's okay. All right. Sleep for an hour. Not so much for the condition, but just for the rest and the warmth. And on the next episode, we'll do some foraging. It'll be a lot of fun. I guess I should have eaten something if I wanted any condition back. So I got this metal shelf to break down. I've got a couple of crates to break down, some boards, some planks out here I can break down. Let's take stock of what else we have here. In the fire department, I get these. Drop all the coal. 46 sticks. It'll be annoying to pick up later, but this book is done, so I can start the fire with that book. Get rid of that. I have 40 cattails, some dog food, bunch of water, tools I can break down. Actually, while I'm still, I go up here. It's a little bit warmer. And I can break down that crowbar. How long does that take? Harvest, 30 minutes. Okay, let's get it. I won't freeze. I mean, I'll get cold, but I won't freeze. So then that gets me... Got 7 pieces of metal. Just gonna take a quick peek. Because I could see myself walking past a piece of scrap metal if it's out here. Yeah. Because at that time I wasn't really looking. Oh, here's another one here. Yeah. You never mind. Minutes. 14 minutes. Good stuff. 14 minutes gets me an hour of fire. All right, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. I'll probably get you tuned in about halfway through the foraging process, and then we'll go from there. So let's see here. 7 days. So I've survived 6 days. I'm foraging on day 7. That's pretty good for normal interloper for me. I've got birch and maple and guts curing and hides curing, and yeah, this is unusual actually. It's forcing me to do this really quickly. So, but I am thinking of popping into Milton, maybe from the Skeg side. I do have my orange gun.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah. It is time to start the fire. So, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Until then, yeah, keep surviving. All right.